All right, you guys, the video cut out because basically my screen, it turned black because I didn't do any activity. I wasn't touching the screen. But anyway, where was I at? Basically, I was talking about how females practice hypergamy, or they practice some type of they want to run around with guys that they seem as sexually desirable, but then once they reach their 30s and their looks decline and she's no longer sexually desirable, she starts to gain interest in the guy that she wasn't interested in when she was in her sexual prime in her 20s. See, that speaks to the fact that Irene Yvette was not interested in black men in her 20s and when she was in her sexual prime. She was only interested in white men. She wasn't interested in black men, okay? She was not interested in marrying a black guy. She was interested in being with a white guy. So then she married the white guy, and he basically gave her a couple kids. I think she has two biracial kids. I'm not sure. And then he was the so-called I guess he's the so-called Chad that I've been talking about, the Chad that I just outlined in the previous video that I made. The one that gets all the women, not all the women, but he gets, the desirable women. He is considered himself a highly high value male, high value male with a high sexual market value. But she thought that basically she would pin this high value male down because she had children with him. But that was not entirely true, because just because he's willing to have sex with you without a condom, I mean, a lot of the times sex without a condom feels a lot better than sex with a condom, okay? And a lot of the times we us men, we start thinking that the woman is going to be on birth control. Sometimes they lie. So I'm thinking that Irene probably lied and said she was on some type of birth control in order to trap him with a kid. She said, "Oh, I'm on birth control so we can have raw sex." And now, then the baby came out later because she didn't tell him that she was not on birth control. She lied. See, sometimes that happens. I had an experience with that once. Like a female will sometimes tell you that basically she's on birth control, but you're having sex with her. You're not. And then you come inside. It feels a lot better without a condom. Without a condom, of course. That's why you do it. And she tells you she's on birth control, so that makes you think, okay, well, she's on birth control, so we can't have a baby, right? I mean, it's crazy, man. Like a dude at my job, like he was Portuguese, right? And then he told me that basically he had a wife, not his wife. I mean, she was his girlfriend before, right? And they had sex without a condom, without any contraceptions, because she had told him that she was on the birth control, and then she trapped him with a baby so that he would marry her. See, that's how females do it, man. They trap you with a baby so that you are forced to commit to them, so that you are forced to marry them or something. I think that's what probably made the white guy marry Irene Yvette, because they had a baby out of wedlock. You know, that's probably what she did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very interesting that's the case. I think that's definitely the case. Or birth control pills. What else can you do? Or she put a hole in the condom. Shit, I've never encountered that, because how is she gonna put a hole in the condom? Come on, I put the condom on myself. I take it out of the packet myself. I put it on my dick and I fuck her, right? So how she put it? I mean, a lot of people that tell me that in MGTOW, I don't know what type of sexual situation you guys are in, because when you're putting the condom on, she can't put holes in it. Like, what are you guys talking about? But basically, the moral of the story is that Irene Yvette, she she got smutted out by a white man, and then she went over to a black guy that was enough of a simp and enough of a beta male that he would marry a woman that's already been defiled. I mean, I would never marry a woman with kids already. I mean, it doesn't matter if she's not a virgin, because nobody's a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Most of us be having sex in our 17s, 18s, 19s. So I'm not gonna expect her to be a virgin, but I'm not gonna expect her to have a high body count either. Okay, but that's just me. Okay, I have a bit more standards than a lot of these people on YouTube. You know, they talk about how they would marry a. I mean, this I'm not gonna get into all that, but she basically got smutted out by a white man, and she married a black man that she settled down for a black man that would provide for her. And I think that obviously, if he's okay with that, then I'm okay with that because I don't care. But yeah, I mean, if that's what she wants to do and she can get away with it, then more power to Irene Yvette. But I'm just telling you guys the psychology and the how do I say it? The pathological, no, and the pathology that's inside of the minds of these swirlers. Okay, Irene Yvette. You know, I mean, would I consider her an attractive woman? Not necessarily because she's too old for me personally. She's already gone way past her sexual market value. She's not in her sexual prime anymore, guys. She's extremely, she's overweight. Um, she overcompensates for femininity by wearing a bunch of makeup, and she's a swirler. You know, she's being defiled by a white guy. Why would I want anything to do with her? But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. What do you guys think about Irene Yvette, you know, being a swirler? Oh, one more thing. How is it possible that Cynthia G allows Irene Yvette to be on her panel and talk about black issues when Irene Yvette herself is a swirler? She's not invested in the black community. She has two babies that are biracial. She's not invested in the black community. She doesn't care about the black community. I don't think she's has. I mean, I don't really care about her, man. I'm just talking about her because of her involvement with Cynthia G. But man, that's crazy. That's crazy that you would marry a woman that's already had children. Like, who does that? Shit. Every woman I've dated, she cannot have kids. Shit. If she has kids, I'm out that motherfucker, man. Shit, I'll smash, and then I'm out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be compensated for my time. But leave me a comment on what you guys think and down in the comment section. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say. Irene Yvette is a sweater. I'm out. Peace.